Welcome back to another Busch Gardens video. It was so hot, but it was a good day. But we're pulling into the park here. Got to see all the coasters. It's always cool looking at them. It's just like how tall they are from afar. It's so cool. Walking into the park. When we went to guest services, got my camera approved. Shout out to Busch Gardens because I actually had all, like 4 windows open instead of 1. Which now went really fast. Here we are walking into the park. It was nice at first, but then it just got like overly hot during the middle of the day, like out of nowhere. I was like sweating, like just from standing in the sun, I was sweating. And I was in all black and cargo pants. Never a good duo. I don't know what was in my mind, put it on cargo pants that I was gonna be hot in. That was terrible. But we went over to Loch Ness Monster, got a ride on that. Second to back row, which is pretty much back row. Some underrated airtime, really intense. It wasn't warmed up though. No heart lining, made by the now defunct Arrow, which went bankrupt in the 90s, I'm pretty sure. Only first, last, and only interlocking looped coaster ever. It's a piece of history. Loch Ness Monster is awesome. It's honestly not that rough for an Arrow. Before Anaconda got taken down at King's Dominion, Anaconda was, oh my god, that was terrible. The roughest part of the ride is probably like this part right here. Like when you go up and you turn, that part's not even that bad. It's like the part like where you're in the tunnel. And on like the third one down, going up out of that tunnel, like into the second lift, that's the roughest part. But these loops are so intense, and I'm happy to get trimmed. Yeah, but I also read this before they did the refurbishment, and honestly, I thought it was lame before the refurbishment. I feel like they could do a little more in the tunnel. Personally, but from like this point on to like that very end of the tunnel where you exit, it gets pretty rough. Yeah, like this whole part right here is pretty shaky. Kind of hurts. Gotta keep your head back. But yeah, it's really cool having 2 lift hills and 1 coaster. Sorry if my voice sounds a little funky. I just woke up from a good sleep. I got back from Busch Gardens yesterday, but yeah. And then here comes the second loop. I wish this park could like be like a little longer, kinda. Like I feel like they could have did a little more there. Like after the second lift hill, it feels like you just did that second lift hill for nothing, you know. I mean, there's a hill that probably sounds really dumb, but who cares? I got this perfect timing when the train was about to come down. Here's Colton. He was with me the whole time. He passed out on Pantheon. He was slumped over. You'll see that later. Oh my gosh, we were laughing so hard. And here it comes down the interlocking loops. It's so cool to see them do that. Like what? Interlocking loops? Whoever would have thought. It's so cool. And then went over to Alpengeist, got a front row and a back row. I've only recorded the front row, I'm pretty sure. Can't really remember. But fast, intense, and whippy is I do not know what. People say it's rough. It's not rough at all. It's really not. There's no rough spots. This coaster is glass smooth. And then the Cobra Roll right here is just absolutely insane and insanity. I don't understand how that thing is legal. I love Alpengeist. The first half is an absolute powerhouse. Coming out of the mid-course brake run, here comes 2 corkscrews, or barrel rolls, whatever I really want to say. They're pretty whippy, always cool. The snow part's really cool. I feel like they could clean it though. Like all this like snow part and all those rocks, it's really dirty. I feel like they could get down there with a power washer. And maybe repaint it. It would really do this ride wonders. Like, it would really help. Then I was Alpengeist. Awesome ride. The log flume opened up today. I don't know how long it's been open, but people were on it and it was busy, really busy. So we didn't ride it today. As much as I would have liked to, we didn't. It was way too long. Yeah, it's cool seeing it testing. Then we went over to the pretzel shop by Verbolten. I got a pretzel. Those pretzels looked like they were sitting there they felt like they were sitting there for 30 minutes. They were crunchy and hard, and I do not know what. I don't know why oh God, that was terrible. I wasted so much money just buying one of those. They're usually so much better. Go there, make sure the pretzels are fresh though, because it was not hitting at all. But then when we went over this absolutely beautiful bridge, like you can't really get these views anywhere else. And as you can see, the trees, the leaves are starting to grow back. The grain's back. You can see everything now. You can't really see anything now, I meant. It's so cool. I love like all the grain, just everything about this. Then there goes Loch Ness Monster. Then, yeah. Then we went to Festa Italia. We got a ride on Apollo's, I'm pretty sure. We skipped Pantheon. But, yeah. This ride on Griffin was awesome. I didn't record the Apollo's cherry ride because it was back row. Yeah, sure, you know. Yeah, this coaster, oh my gosh, I love Griffin so much. This part right here, it's so intense. Nobody really talks about how intense that part is. It's so intense. I gray out every time. And it's just nuts. I don't know how many G's you pull, but you pull a lot. But 2 vertical drops, 2 inversions, some weird airtime hills. Absolutely amazing. And you do get airtime on these hills. You get more in the back, but you get some in the front. The splashdown is just so cool. I love how it slows down the train. I like how they use it to slow down the train. And I don't know, it's just amazing. I feel like they could put like something right there. Just look kind of dumb. But then we went back over the bridge. There goes Pantheon. Just wanted to record that. And then Apollo's. Went back over to Festa Italia. Got a nice ride on Apollo's. I'm pretty sure I just mixed everything around. Apollo's was before that Griffin ride, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. I did record it, I lied. This was second to back row because it was shorter. And it was great. Apollo's chariot is so awesome. This part right here is a little shaky, but it's still really smooth. And since you're in a clamshell restraints and really comfortable seats, it doesn't really affect anything. It is some pretty weak airtime. I wish it had more, but it's also a staple for like B&M and for being the first B&M hyper ever built. It is a staple, so I'm glad to have a lot of staples like at my home park. There's just so many like historical coasters and like world-class coasters at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and it's just awesome. Yeah, but this is also different than most B&M hypers because like you're going over the water, like you can see during the summer you can see fish. Doing all these weird turns, out and back layout in the trees. It's just so cool. And the last airtime hill always gets you off guard because you think you're done. Yeah, it's just so awesome. Gotta love Apollo's. That ride was amazing. Then we got back row Pantheon. This is the one where Colton absolutely passed out. Oh my gosh. Pantheon in the back is absolutely nuts. I've been doing Pantheon in the front for a while now because I've been going with Colton. He likes the front, and I haven't done the back, and I did the back row ride, and it was life-changing. But that little twist corkscrew thing is awesome. Little hang time, amazing first launch. But then this backwards airtime though, this is where it starts to get funky. Like bam, you are out of your seat. Like your butt is out of your seat. Like gone in space. And then you go over it again faster, and it's insane. And then you get a bunch of just ejector airtime over this hill. Like, it just doesn't stop. And then right there is the most intense part of the ride. At this point, I'm pretty sure Colton was slumped over. I look over and, like, it's right here. Yeah, he's just slumped over. He was actually passed out. I had to punch him to wake him up. Ugh, I showed him it. He was laughing. He said he doesn't remember. And then I'm pretty sure after this we got some refills on drinks, and then we went over to Fest House. And there's a crane by Verbolten. I don't know what it's for. I'm pretty sure it's for the billboard, because that's around where the billboard is gonna be. So I don't know why they need that big of a crane for a billboard. Who cares? Who knows? It's a sign of construction. Well, more construction. If you go over to Edutainment's channel, he has a tour of Verbolten. Members did a tour not long ago. And then, we went over to Fest House, cooled off, sat there for a while. Then we went over to Dark Coaster, waited here for absolutely forever. The line did not start here. It started outside of the whole building. It was the longest I've ever waited for it. It was not worth it. I hate rode this thing because I didn't. Just waited so long. It was terrible. It was hot until we got to like the inside part. Boring. It sucked. I mean, I'm glad they did something with the empty building, but like at the same time, I would have just removed it and just put something else. I don't care too much for Dark Coaster. I mean, it's cold inside, but come on, really? It does what it's supposed to do, but it's just not for me. Dark Coaster is so awesome. I love the launches, but it's just not for me. Yeah. And then, I know this was kind of dark. I still recorded it, because why not? No, it's a POV. I didn't have a POV of Dark Coaster yet, so might as well and got it, you know? And then we went back over to Festa Italia, got another second to last row on Apollo's. At this point, it was starting to cool down. It was starting to get nicer. Yeah. And I didn't record this one, because I already had one, you know? No point in recording the same thing. Then we went over to Tempesto. Tempesto without the comfort collars is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad they did it. They did it with Tigress at Busch Gardens Tampa also. And to be honest, for the very little space that they had here, I'm surprised they even thought about putting a skyrocket here. So, you know what? It's good, it's cool, it's weird, it's a launch coaster, and it's cool, and it takes up not much space. So you know what? I'm happy with it. But if Tempesto has a long line, I will not be waiting for it. At all. And if you're scared to ride Tempesto, don't be. I'm telling you right now, when you get up here in this part, it's equivalent. If you rode Pantheon, it's literally equivalent to the little roll in the beginning of it. That's literally what it is, but you're just up high. So it's not scary. It's just fun. Me, I'll ride any roller coaster you put in front of my face. I'll ride anything. You know, that's just how I am. I love roller coasters. And then after that, we went over to we saw the line for Pantheon on Apollo's Chariot. Longest I've ever seen that line ever. Then we went to Escape from Pompeii. Everything was on this time. The fire was on. But the statue at the end wasn't on, but I don't really care. That's like the lamest part. Then the fire. I was so happy. It was on again. Awesome. Yeah, that made me happy. There's also like an option that Busch Gardens sent out as a survey to like extend Escape from Pompeii and make it like a longer ride, which is cool and all. Like, it's awesome. But no. I need that record-breaking world's tallest RMC hybrid. I need that, like, right now. That's what the park needs. The park needs an RMC hybrid, let alone a record-breaking RMC hybrid, which will be the tallest. And I don't know how tall that would be. Imagine if it's an RMC Giga. Like, that'd be insane. That'd be a world's first. People would come around the world to ride that thing. Which I feel like that would be a win for Busch Gardens. Like, I feel like, that'd be a great win. But then I put my head down so I wouldn't get soaked. And only my back got wet and the back of my head got wet. Colton, soaked. Soaking wet. Then we went over to Alpengeist. We went on the single rider line because there's nobody in it for some reason. And the line was really long. Not really long. Pretty long. We didn't want to wait in it. And I got a second in the front row. I met this dude. These three other dudes. They were cool. They saw my GoPro and they were like, "Yo, that's so cool. You record on the rides and stuff?" I said, "Yeah." And I told them I post all my stuff on YouTube, and they said, "Yo, that's sick. This kid's a YouTuber. What's your YouTube?" And then I told them it, and then I told them I'd give it to you after the ride, or show it to you. I told them my name. Told them I'd show it to them after the ride. I didn't even look at them. I didn't even know what they looked like, and they never stopped at me and asked for it. So just moved on. But yeah, they could use a little washing down there on the snow. But I need that RMC hybrid also. We're gonna need that. Then after this, we went over to Finnegan's Flyer. You wouldn't believe it. So me and Colton were holding out. We're holding gum wrappers. Well, he had a receipt. He was gonna hold on to it, and then they told him to go put it away. He did. Then he pulled out a gum wrapper out of his pocket, and then he was holding it in the air. And then it was the ride before this. I didn't put it in here because why would I? You can't really see anything. And then he was holding out a gum wrapper, and they stopped the ride because he was holding out a gum wrapper. And then they kicked him off the ride. And then we got to go again. That was actually so funny. I thought I was holding it out too, but I had my hand behind Colton's head so he wouldn't see the gum wrapper because he was staring directly at Colton. It was so funny. Yeah, thumbs up. It was good. I love the airtime on it. I feel like it's awesome. Then we got a sunset ride on Pantheon. Shout out to y'all in the queue line. Y'all were awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed your sunset ride on Pantheon also. I know I enjoyed mine. I don't understand how beautiful this world is, but how cool people can make the world. But it's not the point right now. We're on Pantheon at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I've ridden this thing probably over 200 times. I used to lap this thing during the summer on random weekdays when the park was empty, 20 rides a day. Ugh. Back row, front row. I did a thing where I did every single row in one day. That took me an hour or two. But there's a little sneak peek of the sunset. If you just want to see the Pantheon ride, I have just a video of just the POV of Pantheon up, just the sunset ride POV. And then here's a part where it's just absolutely stunning. I don't really understand. These times are here, they're just priceless. Look at that sunset with roller coasters with a bunch of trees. It's just beautiful. You can't really get enough. And I really appreciate all y'all supporting me. Walmart, Titus, all of y'all. Every single one of y'all that really helps me and does everything to and shout out to Mako, shout out to Dumpster, shout out to all of y'all. But yeah, that was my day at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.